Hey guys, welcome back to Bob's Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against Waterford at Daily Park. Um, look, we say it every week, performance levels have been getting better, I think. We look at the draw of the game there last week, a game where, look, I thought in parts we looked fine in, but it was just the goals we gave away, the chances we squandered. That was the frustrating part, really. It's just sort of the same old story for us this season, where we dominate parts of games, but just can't really seem to find that goal that can make the difference. And yeah, it's been a problem for us now in recent weeks. But look, the positive thing is we aren't losing games. Our performances have been good. We are improving. It's just the results side of things that haven't really changed. It's been the same for a number of weeks now. We've drawn a lot of games recently that we maybe probably should have won, and that's the frustrating part really. But look, tomorrow's game is another opportunity to change things, and we're coming up against a Waterford side that are struggling at the moment. They've lost their last three league games, albeit they've had some difficult games at Rovers. Um, you know, a few other difficult games as well in that run, and look, they're still in the race for Europe, still well in the race for Europe. They're still fourth. We know obviously they've got a good manager in Keith Long, a manager who done so well for us for 8 years. And we know the kind of style of football he likes to play. He likes to get the ball down. He likes to attack teams. He likes to play a good brand of football. They've got some good players. Armand, who's been brilliant this season, very prolific. Yeah, he hasn't been as prolific maybe as of late, but look, we know how much of a threat he is on his day. He's very mobile. He's a poacher. Um, yeah, he's a real threat. They've got other players as well. Bagley in midfield is a player I rate very highly. Parsons is a decent winger. So they have a lot of very good players, and they're a good side, and they're far for a reason. They've been well drilled this season by Keith Long. They've had a lot of big wins. They've scored some great goals. They play some good football, and look, it's going to be a tricky game, but look, we've just got to take some confidence now from our upturn in form over the last few weeks. Um, you look at the draw of the game, obviously we mentioned, then you look at the Dundalk game, the last home game in the league, where it was a 1-1 draw in a game that we probably should have won when you look at the chances that we had, particularly in the first half. After Tierney scored, we didn't concede. We conceded a lot not long after that, but then we had a few good chances. I think Tierney hit the post, and there was a lot of chances that we had that probably should have took. And in the second half, we dominated the game, but just couldn't find that finishing touch, and that's a big problem for us, of course, and it's something that is sort of holding us back really. But look, at the credit to Reynolds, I suppose, he has found a system that works, and we are improving. It's just the result side of things that have fans a bit frustrated at the moment. And look, hopefully we can change that. Obviously, tomorrow's game will be tough, but it would be nice to get a win just ahead of a tough run. Obviously, after this we've Kerry in the cup, and then we've got a difficult run of fixtures in the league. Then we go to Talca Park, and then I think we've Rovers. So yeah, there's a lot of tricky games to come, and it would be nice to get a win tomorrow night to set the tone for those games, and get a bit of confidence back into the squad, and hopefully we can kick on from there. But look, I'm gonna go with my particular team now. I think it'll be Shiraz getting goal. That's not going to change, of course. Yeah, saved us against Drogheda, towards the end of that game. He made a couple of really big saves to stop us from losing that game, basically. So yeah, he stays in goal, no doubt about that. Right back Miller. Yeah, look, playing out of position now for a number of weeks, and he's done pretty well. So I wouldn't change anything there. I think he's doing his job. So I think it's only right to keep him there. Two centre halves. Obviously, Lee Kavanagh is suspended for this game after getting a second yellow last week against Drogheda. So I'd personally go with Keane Byrne and Jevon Mills. I know some people might think, well, could we put Flores in there? And look, whilst he's capable of having the odd good game as centre half, I don't think he's on form at the moment. He mightn't even be fit for this game. He was injured last week, so we'll see if he is fit. But for me, anyway, I'd go with Keane Byrne and Jevon Mills. I know Mills hasn't really been involved that much lately. He came on for I think we took Rooney off. Um, and put Mills on when Cabinet was sent off for that extra defender. So yeah, I think he'll come in for Cabinet in this game. Left back, I'm gonna go with Paddy Kirk. I didn't think Liam Smith had a bad game there last week. I just want to see a natural left footer there. Smith, yeah, put in a good shift, but I think he's obviously a right back. He's a right footer. He was a bit awkward playing with his left foot. So yeah, I'd personally go with Paddy Kirk at left back. I don't think he's been playing terrible. I think I'd probably bring him back in for this game. Moving into midfield, I'd go with Dawson Devoy and Adam McDonald. Obviously, look, things can change as well. Obviously, Paddy Kirk can shift in as the third centre half if needs be, and we can play with wing backs. Obviously, that's the sort of system that we've been going with over the last sort of few weeks. But in the midfield, I think we probably need a few more bodies in there. Maybe I think that's sort of our issue at the moment. We're kind of shifting a lot of players out onto the wing. Um, and that kind of leaves a lot of space in midfield. Obviously, McDonald, we know how good he can be at breaking up the play and putting in a tackle and winning the ball back. Devoy, yeah, and it was a little bit quiet against Drogheda. But look, his presence is always needed in that midfield. He has that bit of quality. He can put a really good pass in behind and chip in with goals. He's a really important player. He starts when fit, he starts every week, no doubt about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with those two in midfield, and then I'm gonna have Tierney just in front of them. Yeah, look, obviously we can always rely on Tierney to put in 100% every week. Probably should have scored anyway against Drogheda. It was a good chance. He probably should have scored. He puts his foot out and it just goes wide, and you know those chances are easy to miss, I suppose, when you don't really expect it coming your way. But yeah, obviously since he's come back, he's made a massive difference to the team. I think he's lifted everybody. He's improved the performances around him. And yeah, look, I think he definitely starts tomorrow. Front three, I have Rooney on the left. Obviously, look, he can obviously operate as a wing back if needs be, like we said. But yeah, he's having a fantastic season. Another goal last week, another penalty. And yeah, look, he's so important to the team with his ability from set pieces and everything. So yeah, he starts on the left. On the right, Danny Grant, look, dropped last week. Surprisingly, I'd say, because I don't think he's been too bad lately. He put Grave on the wing, which I didn't agree with. I think he wasn't as effective out there as he probably would be up front. And look, I don't think we're blessed for wingers either, really. I wouldn't have McDade anywhere near the starting 11. So I'd probably bring Danny Grant back in. And then up front, Alex Grave. Look, some people might think we should play Akintunde. His performance against Drogheda wasn't terrible. I thought, he worked hard, he battled well. But look, Grave needs a run at the team in up front just to see what he can do. I think he is a good player. He has shown glimpses so far of what he can do. He's obviously a different mold to Akintunde. We know that. He's a player that kind of likes to have the ball at his feet and get passes played into him, to run in behind and get in on goal. So yeah, look, I think it was brave. I think we'll become a good player for us. We just need to see him in up front. Getting a consistent run of games now, and I think that's how he'll grow into a player that can score goals in this league. So yeah, I'm gonna go Grave up front. Yeah, look, that's my team. In terms of a prediction, look, it's massive that we get the 3 points here ahead of it. A tough run to come. We are improving. Look, we said it every week. We are improving. The performances are getting better. We do look a more structured side. We are playing better football. It's just the lack of goals and the lack of end product that's really costing us at the moment. And look, Waterford, they're not on great form. Obviously, they aren't going to want to win, or lose 4 in a row. Look, we should be the ones wanting it more. Two teams that are on par with form, but we should want it more. We should be the team that are going to go out there and be in the ascendancy and get on the ball and dominate the game. We should be the team that are, hungrier and want it more. So look, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. I think we are due a win. Obviously, our performances are getting better. We are due with something coming our way. I think we are due that bit of luck, and I hope it comes tomorrow. Look, we've said it every week. It's like, these previews have been the same really for the last number of weeks. Just lack of end product that's causing us good performances, but we can't score. That's basically the tone of every preview I've done for the last few weeks. But look, that's how it's going to be until we finally get those goals, we finally get that win. But look, I hope it comes tomorrow. It'd be a big win if you could get it ahead of a difficult run, ahead of a bit of confidence ahead of the cup game as well against Kerry. Obviously, the news came out this morning that the appeal was rejected. So look, we're all going to go to Kerry next Sunday and hopefully get the win and progress into the quarter final. But look, I'll focus on tomorrow, of course. Get the 3 points. Get a bit of confidence back. Get the a much needed win, and build on it from there. Go into the tough run of games now. Coming in the league, and hopefully get some results in those games. Obviously, it'll be difficult, but look, I still think we'll be fine. Come the end of the season, I don't think we'll be in a relegation battle come October time. Well, hopefully not anyway. But look, I think we will get the win tomorrow. I hope so anyway, because we really desperately need it. And yeah, look, that's where I landed. Make